Do you know the stories that haunt Angola? What shadows linger in the night? Some say they hear whispers from the woods. Is there truth behind these chilling tales? Stay until the end to understand everything. In the heart of Angola, particularly haunting is the legend of the Bango River, deep in the Kwanza Sul region. Here the river flows slow and black, but alongside it, strange occurrences grip the local villages. A dark current, indeed. Back in the late 1990s, the townsfolk spoke in hushed tones about the figures that emerged from the water at dusk, their whispers carrying over the river's murmur. Fishermen reported seeing blurry silhouettes slipping beneath the surface, their fingers clawing at the banks, and echoing cries that unnerved even the bravest souls. A palpable fear gripped the villagers as night fell. The river, once a source of life, turned into a vessel of dread. Residents of the nearby village of Aquiqui told of a fisherman who, returning home late one night, vanished without a trace. Days later, his boat was found adrift on the river, the eerie silence of the water around it punctuated by the occasional haunting echo. Faint cries for help, they deemed, but no one could explain where he had gone. The locals soon learned to beware of approaching the water's edge after sunset, drawn by the bone-deep chill that swept through the air. It was not long before the tales multiplied, ingrained into the community as people shared their experiences, as truth passed through whispers. The legends surrounding the Bango River grew like an invasive vine, feeding on the fears that flowed through the hearts of the villagers. Tales spread quickly, whispered down dark alleyways and over flickering fires. Adults warned their children, and children shared their stories, each person adding another thread to the fabric of the fear. What if the spirits of those lost were still tethered to the water? With each recounting, the stories morphed, collecting chilling details as parents urged their children to stay clear, especially on moonless nights when the river looked blacker than its usual hue. Many believed the river was cursed or haunted, a topic explored by local journalists, driven by both intrigue and fear. In a notable article in 1999, a reporter interviewed locals who spoke of shapes and shadows seen flitting beneath the water, in direct violation of any rational explanation. "Our river holds secrets," one villager recalled, gripping his walking stick. "Occasionally we hear them at night. You just have to listen." Such testimonies proliferated in local folklore communities, fueling a sense of shared anxiety and sparking increased caution among residents. The Bango River yielded more than just unnerving whispers. A series of chilling testimonies emerged, prompting police involvement. In 2001, local authorities received several reports from villagers claiming they heard their names called softly from the water, as if beckoning them closer. Officers were dispatched, but no signs of trouble were found, the river keeping its secrets well guarded. Suspicious patterns emerged. While the missing were rarely recovered, their belongings often washed ashore, a grim reminder of the stories that sparked unrest and caution in the villages. With the multiple disappearing cases, the police issued warnings, advising residents to use extreme caution. An urgent note circulated, advising the community to refrain from night fishing and to steer clear of the water after dark. Warnings became etched in local memory, a tapestry woven from fear and superstition. This caution only emboldened rumors about the river, as its stillness seemed to reflect an unseen tension, like the surface of water hiding a deeper turmoil beneath it. After years of spine-chilling stories, life began to change around the Bango River. Places once filled with laughter and merriment abandoned their charms. The riverside became a headquarters for stories of the lost. Campfires no longer blazed brightly. Instead, their flames flickered in cold silence, a ghostly flicker against a backdrop of dread. There were odd gatherings near the riverside, rituals performed by the bravest who dared to confront the water's darkness. Offerings of fruits and flowers were cast into the obsidian depths, symbolic gestures to appease the entities believed to dwell within, seeking solace in the belief that perhaps they could stir the spirits and gain peace. Yet the river remained unmoved, indifferent. One villager recalled, "Each time I walked past, I felt the river watching. I've seen things emerge, but they slip back before you can focus." The sense of something lurking never truly dissipated. People often reported feeling an inexplicable pull, a compulsion to draw closer, despite the warnings ringing in their ears like haunting chimes resonating through the night air. As years passed, evidenced by those lost to the river or those too gripped by fear to approach, the Bango River remained enigmatic, a location woven with a melancholic fate. Today, as you stand at the edge of the river that haunts Angola, shadows loom larger than life, and the tales echo faintly like forgotten whispers. What happened to the true nature of the spirits? Can the secret remain forever buried beneath these dark waters? Perhaps one day someone might yield answers, but for now the river continues to hold its secrets close. Under the latest crescent moon, someone will again ponder the haunting lull of the Bango, where the cries of the past reverberate alongside the restless current. The shadows linger, both in legend and heart. Have they grabbed hold of you too? Make sure to subscribe for more chilling tales as we continue to uncover stories from beneath the surface.